Hello and good afternoon, or should I say good evening. It's 6:10 here on Sunday the 13th of August, I think. Yes, and this is Quilt Fever Part 3 Quilt Haul, or Quilt Show Haul. I thought I'd just break it down a bit and try and sort of condense the videos, not keep them too long. So I can't believe that this time last week I was at the Quilt Festival in Birmingham, at the NEC Quilt Festival, the NEC Birmingham International Quilt Festival 2023, and they were celebrating 20 years of hosting this wonderful event. Oh, I can see the glare on my glasses. Shall I take it off? Oh my word. So I've had a bit of a bitty day, shall I say. A little bit of relaxing, caught up with the lovely Dawn's Days on the Woven Almanac. That's correct. So I watched her, caught up with Kevin and Ray from Needles at the Ready. That helped me through my ironing today. I was only going to try and do an hour, but I did an hour and a bit because that's what their podcast was, so that helped that way. So I did a lot of washing. I don't know about you, but I don't know about the rain is just getting on my nerves. One minute it's raining, the next minute it isn't. And when I think I'm going to do all the laundry, I try and just do it as I go, but I'm kind of backing up, just looking because the door's open. I wondered if somebody was coming in, me whittering on. So yes, I went to the Quilt Festival. So we left here on Saturday morning and went by train and caught the 8:33 train from Lime Street, Liverpool Lime Street, and went straight through to Birmingham New Street. Oh my word, my nose is going to be running now. Isn't this the way you sit down? And when I was watching Jeanette the other day, she started scratching her nose, and she said, I know that I'm podcasting because my nose starts to itch. Bear with me, I'll get a tissue. Oh, bear with me. Oh my word. Right, I'm all composed now. Then we stayed at a hotel just 5-10 minutes away from Birmingham New Street Station, dropped her bags off and went to the quilt show. And I went with my darling daughter-in-law. And it was her first time, which was lovely. And to see her face when she walked in, she didn't know where to look. She's created a quilt top. I've not seen this yet, so I'm looking forward to seeing that. But yeah, she thoroughly enjoyed it, and as I did. So much so that on the Saturday, I didn't even get my camera out of the bag. I was just in awe of looking at everything. It was just lovely. So I went down the winner's section. We looked at all those quilts, and I did not take one photograph and no video footage, which I can't believe. But I think I was so busy chatting to my daughter-in-law that everything else just went out the window. And then we saw the beautiful Liberty quilt, which I had my photograph taken, but that was on the Sunday as we were leaving. We spent quite a lot of time at the Liberty stand, looking at all the beautiful quilts and talking to the ladies. And again, did not take one photograph or any video footage, which is not like me at all. But I think I was just in awe of all the beautifulness. So the first thing we did is we bought a programme, and I bought a pin. I'm thinking about that. I don't know where my pin is. Or it might be inside of my handbag. I would have put it away safely. And then I treated her to a T-shirt. So I've got my pyjama bottoms on today. Well, I've changed. I had a bath this afternoon, did all my jobs, and then I had a bath and put my pyjama bottoms on. I thought, I need to video a haul video. Why you need to know all this? I don't know. I think I'm in a wittering mood. See if you can see it. I'll show you. So we have one of those. Isn't that lovely? Really, really lovely. So we have a memento of our trip, and I think she's going to wear hers, with her pyjama bottoms. I haven't said, but we kind of had a secret. It's not a real secret, but she's pregnant, and we're going to have a new grandchild in the family, so we'll be up to 6, and we know that it's a boy and he's due in October, so she's nearly 7 months pregnant. So I think I just wanted to watch her and make sure she was okay. And I did say to her on the Sunday night, oh, I do think I've been quite good actually. I said, I don't think I've really said, oh, watch a pregnant lady. And she listed off about 5 times over the time we were there. She said, oh, you did it then, you did that. She was, just taking the mick out of me. I was like, oh, okay. I'm just so excited. We know it's going to be a boy. So we'll have 5 boys and 1 girl. So yeah, it's going to be lovely. So we've got our programmes, and then we've got a little freebie. Both of us, I still have my daughter-in-law's, so I need to give it back. So we have a little coaster to go near our sewing machine or in our craft room, wherever we would like, or a circle template. Love Janome. We also have a beautiful sample of Madeira. Now let me put my glasses on. I can't find my real glasses, so these are I thought these were the pound glasses. When I said to the lady, oh, I'd like a pair of these, she said, oh, they're £7. I said, oh, no. I said, they're £1, £2. So she said, no. She said, it does actually say. I said, oh, does it? So I said, well, I obviously need them. But I can't really see that much. A sample, and it's Madeira Sense of Green, but I would have said that was a blue. So that's what that looks like. Let's put that over my face. Beautiful, isn't it? So that'll be nice. This was a freebie from Barnyards. And I always go and see them at shows because they sell everything. Scissors, anything you need, like any equipment that you need. So I always like to go and support them. So we were given those, and then we were both given a fat quarter pack. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. So 5 fat quarters. Let me see if I can show you. So it's like a by the sea theme, by the seaside. Waves, very pretty. Can you see? I don't know if I can undo my, I've said to my daughter-in-law she can have these, and so we've got 5. That's what, yards and a quarter. So if I give her mine, that means that she's got 2.5 yards of fabric. Oh my word, did you hear that? That's pigeons on the roof. So might be good for her to practice her quilting. It's nice, isn't it? And she won't be so precious about it. As all crafters, we will fully appreciate that. I have a lot of fabric that I think, oh, I can't cut into it. Oh no, I've just got to keep it on that shelf and just stroke it. Well, that's really nice. That's really nice, isn't it? That speaks for itself. Lovely. Oh, look at these. Aren't these cute? Yeah, really nice. So that would be a good quilt. And these are a Victoria Louise design by the coast. I don't know whether I showed you that already. Oh, I've got a piece of thread as well. Now, I didn't intend to go to the Birmingham Quilt Show this year because I was actually going to the Knit and Stitch show in London in October. But about 2 months ago, June, about 2 months ago, my daughter and we haven't been since, I think we went in 2016 and 2018. So we've been twice, I think. We decided that we weren't going. And we've really been looking forward to this in the 2 years since we decided we were going, and been like, saving up. I just, put a bit in my pot from my allowance each week because it's expensive to go down to London. But because with all the train strikes, we just didn't want the experience marred by, problems. And and you know, getting stranded, not coming back, and it'll be the first time she'd have like left the baby. Benjamin's nearly 4, but I've left him for 2 or 3 nights, and to, you know, not get home, and it'd just be a nightmare. So we said we weren't going. So we've we booked somewhere to stay in Yarndale, so that's going to be our little trip away, but it's a lot less expensive than staying in London. So I thought, right, my daughter-in-law was interested in making a quilt. I said, I'll help you, whatever, in any way I can. Took us to my quilt lesson, and sort of the conversation just snowballed. We were going to go for a day. I think the boys were going to, like my husband and my stepson were going to drive us down there, go somewhere with the baby, and then come collect us. That was my idea anyway. But then we were like, oh, it's just such a faff. Should we just stay overnight? So we did. So we had a very short trip. So there was a lot that we didn't see. But she enjoyed it so much that she would like to go again. And she'd like to stay definitely for 2 nights, which I think you can get more of a feel for a place. So which would be really good. So I set myself a budget. I was very good because, oh word, I'd have, yeah, you can spend, I don't know. I did ask her, what do you think? And she couldn't work it out, but I think you could definitely spend thousands and thousands in there with all the equipment that is there. And it was so funny. Yeah, that's you get the program, and that has all the information about the exhibitors in there. So even when you go to a show, if you see somebody, you can always mark on there, and if they sell online, you can go on and have a look. But this guy was so funny. We were just kind of looking at one of these machines, and they are like thousands and thousands of pounds. And if you have one, wow, lucky you. Yeah, but he was really giving us like the hard sell, but very, very softly. So, but at least he gave us a bag to put our stuff in. So one of the people that I did want to go and see on Saturday, I think I only bought one thing on Saturday. We got to the quilt show about 12, and I think it shut at 4:30. So by the time we'd had a look round and I'd been to this stall, I kind of knew or had a bit of an idea of what I wanted to purchase. So I bought Stuart Hillard's new book. And there is a story behind this. He was on Great British Sewing Bee. And he's lovely. A few months back at my quilt class, one of the ladies took a bag out of a bag, and we were all like, oh, we're like little magpies. Anybody that takes something out, we're like, oh, just, you know, where did you get that? How did you make it? What's the pattern? Blah, blah, all that kind of thing. And she said, oh, it's a Stuart Hillard pattern. We were like, oh, it's lovely. How did you make it? And then our quilt teacher said, oh, he's wonderful. I love his patterns. They're so clear. She said, I went on a workshop with him. She had a bit of a trek to get there, but she said it was well worth it. She said, I learned so many things. Such a good teacher. So a couple of ladies tried to look through this book. That particular pattern wasn't in there, but they went online and were able to order it from his website. So I went to see him and I told him about this conversation, which he was giggling. It was funny and he was a bit embarrassed. And I said, yeah, it was lovely. He said, thank you very much. I said, you're welcome, because you're lovely. I said, I've been in the class with you. I agree with everything that was said. It's just nice sometimes to pass on the kindness, isn't it? Pass on the compliments. So yes. So he signed my book, and I met him in real life for the very first time when I went to Yarndale, which I think again was about 2016. I signed my book. Look, yay! And he is lovely. But he'd sold all of his scrap bags, which I still haven't used the scrap bag from last year, but he'd sold all those, and his sock yarn as well. So this was the only thing that I could buy really that I didn't have. And there he is. There. So he's got his own website. It's well worth going and having a look. And he's got YouTube. I think he's on, is it Sewing Street? Yeah. So where else did I go? Oh, I went to, I don't know whether I've got the, where's this? That's so cute. Let me just have a look, because I need to give you the right name. I don't know if I've got, I don't think I've got it. Right, I'll have to put down here the name of the stall I went to, because I went to get some Tilda Fabric, and this was my big purchase, and that's what I wanted. I was in the market for a quilt kit. I've seen them at the shows before, and I've just thought, oh my word, wow, they're just way too expensive for me. But the more that I have learned about going to these shows and the way things are packaged and sold, even if you buy a quilt kit and you, for some reason you don't make it, you've got everything there. You might just have to buy, you normally have to buy like the wadding and the backing. So yeah, so I have two piles. Look at this. Yay! I don't think YouTube will do me any, what's the word? I don't know. They won't give me a nice thumbnail. So I bought two. So there is 10 fat quarters. Is it 10 fat quarters? 10 half yards. Oh, 20 in there. Oh my word, look at that loveliness. The stall was just amazing. This set is called the Chic Escape Collection, and they had like a quilt made up in this. It was just lovely. I'll see if I can undo it. I should have undone that before, shouldn't I? Or I might just pull it off now. Oh, excuse me. This is very blousy. Yeah, it's a fat quarter. Oh, my word, look at that. And I'm really pleased that I've been talking about my quilts and made that little video, which I think was really well received. So thank you very much for your lovely comments. And it's making me think about making some quilts, either for myself or just making a pretty quilt. So, can you see that? Wow. So I was in it all. I looked on Saturday. I was thinking, oh my word, that is it's just beautiful. That's kind of like oriental. And I feel this is all kind of, I don't know, 1930s. I don't know whether this is, yeah, look at that. Oh my word. And I must admit, they just had like a very simple quilt, just squares sort of sewn together, but the beauty is just showing off, the design on the fabric. And they've got the vases, which are lovely. We've got it upside down. Yes. Oh my word. Wow. I don't know how much to show you really. So there's the pink. Yeah. That one. Is it still upside down? These sort of more autumnal colours. They had a beautiful quilt at the show with the two I don't think they were budgies, but some kind of bird, and I was really taken with it. And the lady was giving me all the details, and I was like, yeah, I'm not going to be making that, but it was really lovely. I want to make something that I'm really going to treasure. So there's some grey in there. Yeah, so that's, oh my word, look at that, isn't it beautiful? Just beautiful. And then they've got some mustard. And I think I've chosen my backing fabric. I haven't even made this. But I just thought, right, I'm going to really treat myself, and I would like to at least make a start on it before I go back next year. But I'll need to buy some of this. I just love it. Absolutely love it. So yeah, just love it. And then there's some more. Anybody that is a quilter, sewer, you'll just realise how, you'll appreciate how delightful all of this is. Look at it. Yeah. So lovely. Oh my word. Lovely, lovely, lovely. So I'm chuffed with that. And this is the second collection that I purchased. I don't think that has a tag on. I've just torn the ribbon off. But these are the ladies. I think this is the new one that's out. My word, how gorgeous are they? Absolutely gorgeous. Oh, my back's just gone. It's Tilda Quilt Collection. A Friendly Gathering, this is called. Oh my word. And then you've got, yes, you've got all those. Got the ladies in the blue. And then you've got a blue hue. And then you've got the purple. Just beautiful. So again, and then the green I think is the last one. Yeah, so you got 20, 5, 10, 15, yeah, 20 fat quarters. Oh my word. Each one I keep thinking, oh, that's my favourite, and I don't know. So I would certainly, oh sorry, too busy looking at my fabric. I would certainly enjoy sort of thinking and planning about what I would like to make out of those. Oh my back. So then, where else did I go? Oh, I plan to go to Higgs and Higgs. And I adore their fabric. Don't think I've ever used it. I just collect it. So it was all fabric. So I'm obviously starting to go into an autumnal mood. So I'm looking at autumnal colours. I'm just seem to be drawn to them. So this is a 5 metre bundle. Yes, it's quilting cotton. And this is what I chose. They had them all up on a separate stand. It's just packaged, look, so nicely. Look at that ribbon. So I'm sure that I can, yeah, find a use for that. Maybe a drawstring on a, can't get this off. Oh, I thought, oh no, yes I can. Lovely. It's got, I think, got paper in it. My word, it's so gorgeous. It's so hard to go to the show and there's so many lovely things on display. But yeah, lovely. And so that was on my list to, treat myself to a bundle. And of course I had to have some fat quarters. And this is what I chose. So they were lovely. So I chose 6, I think. They're really pretty. So they will go in my fabric collection. I think it's the same whatever you have, whether you collect, whether you knit, crochet, you collect your yarn, and if you sew, you collect your fabric. And then this was just purely an impulse buy. I bought a metre. I have no idea what I'm going to do with it, but I just fell in love with it, and it's so beautiful. Hopefully you'll think so too, and I don't know whether it's got a right way or a wrong way. No, I don't think it has. Is that right? Yeah, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? So I've no idea. I quite perhaps like, a project bag or something like that. And who knows, I might even, make something for Bonnie. And I know last year I bought some material, but I've not had the confidence enough yet to make anything. Plus, I think she was only tiny. She obviously wasn't walking. She had just been born last year, but she's walking. And I went to this other store, and it's called Cotton Orchard. And you would have seen the stall, and you would have seen me looking at this machine for freehand quilting, machine quilting. You literally just it's completely portable. It stands on 2 trestle. The bars stand on 2 trestle tables. They've got them on from IKEA, and you attach it, and it goes. You roll it. And you have your machine which clamps on the other side of the thing, and then the machine foot, and you can just do it with that. And I had a go, and it was dead easy, and a snippet of the price of what the other big machines are. I would just be worried. Even if I had the money, I would be worried that something might go wrong, because the only way that I can draw on it is if I had like a washing machine or a cooker, and it's making sure that you've got somebody that can come out and either service them, and if something goes wrong. So they had some samples made up there. The fabric was beautiful, and I was really drawn by this dress. I'll see if I can get it out. So excuse me if there's some crinkling, but I think the glare is going to be too much. So this is the dress. So quite a very simple dress, and it's actually reversible as well. She didn't. I don't think she had it in that fabric, but she had it in the fabric which I chose, and I chose it because of that. And then there's like a little jacket which I thought would be very good as well. And the lady had also quilted the top of the little pinafore as well. And that's the little jacket. So I'm thinking what I'm going to do is I think I'm in a very creative mood at the moment, and I'm trying some different things and being brave. I'm going to make a sample, like a tool, I think it's called, but a wearable tool. So I'll dig in my fabric, and I think it's for her size, I think it's like 3/4 of a metre. So I'm sure that I'll have something in there, and I'll have a go because of sizing. She was here on Thursday. She arrived in a beautiful white dress with like embroidery over it. I'd bought it for her. It was only a Tesco, like special for £10, but it's beautiful. You'd have thought it would have come from a designer shop. So I gave her jam on toast. So she had jam down the front. So it's been soaking. So I got it out today, and I've washed it. It's all come off. But as I was hanging it on the line, I was looking at the size of her bodice, because little dress starts from age 2, so I'd think it'd be like 18 months to 2. So I thought, right, what I'll do is I'll draw around her dress. I don't know how to draw around these sleeves. Yeah, I don't know how to. It's got little cap sleeves on, but then the skirt. But I thought if I draw around that, then that'll give me an idea for this template, and I'm going to draw around that template, and then I can alter it slightly to fit her, because I think the one they had up was too big anyway. But look at this fabric. Oh my word, how gorgeous is that? Is that upside down? I don't know. No, I don't think so. I don't think there's any way you could tell. But isn't that beautiful? So I think this was a skirt and this was bodice. And the lady had put these buttons on. Oh my word, how cute are they? And then you can reverse it. Yeah. How cute are those buttons? But she hadn't got any buttons, and I wondered why I was staring at the buttons when I went to Modern Yarn yesterday, and the reason being is because I needed something inside of the dress. Oh, I should have like a little booklet where I should just write down things that I need. So yeah, I would really like that. And then so I haven't made the top, I haven't made the first dress, but I've already bought the material for the third dress because it was Christmas everywhere, and my daughter-in-law found that really funny. She says, I don't do Christmas till December, which I can't understand why. I said, because people will just buy and put away for Christmas, or start making if they've got little things. All of them started making in July. So are you ready for this fabric? Look at this. Again, I don't think there's a right way or wrong way. Oh my word, look at that. Look at that. And I was thinking I could like really go OTT. I could, you know, like what's it called? The wiggly stuff. It's not bias binding. It's some kind of tape, and it goes like this, like the waves on a sea. I could put that on, or I could put some velvet on, or some ribbon. Yeah. And then I needed. I'm not so keen to have this reversible. So I just needed to sort of have it lined. Look at this. And I think, yeah, I think the gold on there is metallic. I don't know if the camera will pick it up, the light. Yeah. So, yeah. So very pleased with my purchases, and I feel that yeah, that I'm going to really have a go this time. What's the worst that can go wrong? I think I know my way around a dress pattern. So forget that. So I think this week the aim is to get the pattern carved out, yeah, drawn out. So if I do that, so that's one. And then where else did we go? Oh, well, I went to CoolCrafting. Which you would have to, wouldn't you? And I was very good, very, very good. They've got a Jack Russell, oh my word. They've got a Jack Russell. I saw him on Saturday and I saw him on Sunday, and I was really, really tempted on the Sunday because I was thinking, oh, I've only bought one thing. Because I gave my daughter-in-law her birthday money. She hadn't spent it. So I said to her, you can spend it wherever you want. And she decided. So she's got the Highland cow, and she's actually made the head already since we've been back. So I kept the Jack Russell on. They've got the Jack Russell, they've got the squirrel, and I've got Luna Lupin, and I've still not made her either. So I put him back, and I thought, no, maybe my reward would be is I finished the fox, and it's, what's he called? Is it Reynard, the fox? So he's finished, his cravat is made, and I've got his trousers and his jacket to do. So my reward could be that I finish him, and then I can treat myself to another kit, maybe. So I think I've just been to that shop for the dressmaking, and I've been after, and I'm not very good, so yeah, this is Luna Lupin. Yay! I don't really know where to go and get any dressmaking like supplies, and I have been after some I think it's called needle cord, very, very fine needle cord. So if you know of anywhere that I can purchase that, then please, please let me know. I've decided that I want to make Bonnie this pinafore dress. She wears like these long-sleeved vests. I think all the children have worn these. The boys, I think, had a cardigan over the top. I just thought it'd be cute for her, being a little girl, to have a little pinafore. I did make a mum one. I have made one, and that was, funny enough, that was a green cord. That memory is just coming back, and I can see. And I did do a lot of hand stitching as well. So I have bought this beautiful mustard. Look at that. Wow. I don't know. That looks like loads. Oh, I think because it's dressmaking fabric, I asked for a metre. Yeah, I couldn't have thought that I would have bought loads, but yeah, I've got that. And then I want to have a go. See, look, I'm getting so carried away. To make a blouse or a little top. So I chose that to go with it. Oh my word, how cute is that? So I have that. And then I chose this. I'm not sure if that is a Liberty or it just looks like Liberty. So I've chosen that. And they would be lovely. And my daughter would be really chuffed, but she'd also be like, oh, Mum, I've got to iron it now. She's very good, though. She irons the school uniform for the boys, and she irons S1 bonnet, all Bonnie's frilly stuff. So that's from that. Oh, thought I just lost it. And then, lastly, yeah, I've had a full-on week. What did we do? I can't remember what I did Monday. Oh, I think Monday I was just tired. Yeah, from being at the show. So I had a quiet day, did some jobs, stayed at home, and then from Tuesday it was full-on. Tuesday, what happened Tuesday? I did something Tuesday and I can't remember. It's obviously, and then Wednesday I had two boys, and we took them to see the Imperial War Museum in Salford. And it was amazing. The boys loved it. Alfie's going to be year 6 and he's going to be learning about the Second World War. So I thought it would be a really nice place to take him and to give him some kind of idea. We went to see the Holocaust and the photographs, and I was trying to explain to him, and I couldn't believe how emotional I was, like reading stories of these survivors, and they are really harrowing. It's a period of history that my husband and I are really, really interested in, and you just cannot believe what actually happened. I know that we look back with 21st century eyes and views, but there's still stories you find and that are just really harrowing that these people suffered. So I was going to take some pictures and things, not obviously in there, but around. I've got a little bit, I don't know whether I've got enough to put like a vlog. The boys were full of it. They absolutely loved it, found it really, really interesting. And it's certainly somewhere we could go back again. And as we went in, we saw the poppies that commemorated the end of the First World War, over 100 years ago. And they went from the floor right the way up to the ceiling. It was, amazing, amazing. So, lastly, yes, we went on this course. I was conscious, that she's nearly 7 months pregnant. There's a lot of walking to do, a lot of the travelling and everything. So I thought, right, I'll book a class as a surprise, which we did. And I'm very glad that we did, because the lady who taught us was amazing. And I also got to meet Emma very quickly, because she was just about to start a class, and I wouldn't be so rude to try and have a conversation with her. And those people, when they've paid like to see her and be with her. So I was just over the road, but I'm hoping to, catch up with her. And I'm glad nobody noticed, perhaps it was my editing, how long it took both myself and my daughter-in-law to thread our needles before we even started. So mine is in my case, and I've made this a while ago. And I put this on, machine bound it, and then I've hand stitched it, as you would a quilt. Yeah, they're lovely, aren't they? So I did that a while ago, so I've got that out. And I've got everything sort of tucked away in here. That's my pattern. that's what I was doing at the show, and I put a pocket in here, and that's the threads. I've just realised I bet that I bought yeah, is it? Oh no, it isn't. Oh yes, it is. It's just got some. I bought one of those pens for quilting, and my threads. These aren't very expensive, like £1 something. Yeah. So we've got all those, so and I've treated my daughter-in-law to those. So there's no excuse, we can both do it, and we can G each other on. But I obviously wasn't listening, or I was colourblind, because that's as far as I've got. I haven't touched it. I was just too tired. But we're starting to do the stem. Let me show you the picture, just in case you haven't seen it. This is what it's supposed to look like. Look at that, isn't that beautiful? So I didn't realise that this was all supposed to be brown. So that's one of the reasons I've not touched it either. So I need to unpick it. That's got to be brown. And then I started off with the leaf. And she did say to me that my leaf was very good. I think probably anything was very good after it took us so long to thread the needles. And that's the roses that have started. So yeah, I am going to do that. So I was so inspired that I'd got my bag and I put all this away, and then I was thinking, right, okay, what do I need to do? I need to make my daughter-in-law a bag, because no, she hasn't got one. So I made her one. So, and I used this fabric when she was pregnant with Reuben, and I made her a project bag. So yeah, so just use grey backing. So I've got grey zip, a little grey tassel, and then inside is the lining, and I've made the pocket, and then I have a little something in here which I ordered from Chapel View Crafts, and it's little needle minder. And my daughter-in-law makes the most wonderful cakes. She had a business when she was down south, and she's just taken a little bit of time out. She's pregnant, she's got a new baby, so it won't be till next year. But I thought that was quite sweet, and I think she'll like that. So yeah, she came on Friday. Yeah, so I'd read them overnight. She came on Friday, and I'm making her a pair of socks, because she dropped a very big hint that she really liked the one pair of socks that I'd made her. So I thought, right, okay, I've not got any notes, so I thought, right, I need to do that, make a new pair. So I'd made one, and I was hoping they would fit her, and they do, so that's good. And so yeah, this is on the dining table, so I need to give it to her. I want to see her face. So yeah, really like that. So yes, I'm really happy with my purchases. I didn't spend all my money, and I didn't use my card. Oh, I was going to say I didn't use my card, but I used my card once when I went to get tea and cake, because they didn't do any cash. So yeah, I'm very happy, very happy. So I've got a little bit of money to take with me to Yarndale, and so I just need to keep saving up. So I hope you've enjoyed that. I hope that was okay, and yeah, it was lovely. And to all you lovely people that come up and said hello to me at the show, thank you very much for taking the time out and saying hello. It was lovely to meet you. So take care. I'll be back very soon. I'm in the flow of getting these podcasts up, so hopefully I'll calm down in September when it gets a bit busier, when life gets a bit busier. So yeah, I'll say good night. I'll love and leave you, and I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye.